right, we're gonna go over superheat and subcooling. Superheat is what?
So superheat is the amount of heat that Freon has picked up out of your home. So you have a suction pressure, and based on that suction pressure, that's what's called saturation temperature.
Now we're getting a temperature reading on the suction line coming back.
You're gonna take a contact temperature of the line itself, the copper line coming back to the unit.
All right, stop. So we need gauges and we need a temperature probe. This ain't your mama's turkey baster probe, right?
No.
I mean, this is a nice probe.
Yeah, you need a pipe clamp temperature probe.
Okay, so we're gonna check the temp, we're gonna check the pressures, and then we're gonna let it run for 15, 20 minutes, and then we're gonna come up with a educated guess or a...
No, you're not gonna do no guessing.
Oh, no guess. Okay, not beer can cold like my daddy taught me.
No, you're gonna look at the saturated temperature on your gauge versus what that line is, and look at what the manufacturer says under conditions it's operating.
What do you mean? What the manufacturer says? What do you need for that?
Well, you gotta take a wet bulb reading in the house. You gotta know the temperature outside. So, and all manufacturers have a chart that tells you.
Where's the chart at?
They're in the paperwork with the system.
So you keep your paperwork handy, and you read the chart, and you just kind of spend about 15, 30 minutes out here looking, weighing everything out and analyzing, and go, baby, we're on.
Yeah. And the same thing with the subcool reading. The subcool reading is going to tell us that a system is charged properly also, but the subcooling is how much heat we've got rid of.
Okay.
So that comes into fact through your condenser coil.
Is there any difference between R22 and 410A as far as checking which way?
So there's a big difference in the pressures between R22 and 410A.
Okay.
R22 runs at a lower pressure than 410A. You take R22 on a system, you may be running anywhere from 200 to 250 PSI head pressure.
Yeah.
Well, you go to R410A and now we're talking 275, 325, 350. Sometimes even higher than that. So
okay, so we're running at a higher pressure than 410A.
That's right.
Now 410A is a whole lot cheaper than R22 because they're outdating R22. R22 is going to be like, like buying gold.
Yeah.
So if you got an R22 system out there, I mean, this is where you can get educated. This system's an R22. It's 18 years old, and the compressor goes out. You really need to look at putting in another system. I mean, you are crazy if you repair this and put R22 back in it, because one leak, you're talking $800-900 just to put the Freon back in it. Plus the leak search. I mean, sometimes you got to be smarter, not harder. You know what I mean?
That's right.